Sunderland Music City really early in the process. What inspired me to join the business in this scenario was the fact that we could possibly make things better in Sunderland in the music sector, and I felt I was quite well placed to do so. As an organisation is establishing ourselves. As individuals, myself and a couple of colleagues are known within the music sector in Sunderland, but I think to try and establish yourself as a business, first of all as a limited business and as a CIC business, I think it's quite challenging, and you've got to do lots of admin-y things as well as get the word out there about the branding of the business as well. So our business helps people in the music sector in Sunderland by creating opportunity and trying to create connection between the music industry internationally. One of the best things we did was join the Music Cities network, which means that internationally Sunderland is recognised as a music city, so that should help connectivity and exchange of not just knowledge but also exchange of people as well, so we can get people to help travel around the world and play music. I'd like to think that our organisation has an impact on people, quite regularly. We get people to do workshops, and we do panels, and we do masterclasses. But outside of that as well, we also put our own events on where we can pay people properly the MU rates that people should be paid, and we try and invigorate the local scene, if you like, as much as we can. So I think that's when we're making a bit of a difference. There's no, well, my mindset is you can't stop kind of thing. You got to keep that ball bouncing from the beginning. If you get any kind of momentum, you got to try and keep that momentum and constantly try and build towards it. You've got to work together well as a team, as an organisation. You've got to work together with the people and the community of Sunderland as well to make it successful. And you've just got to keep on looking for the next event, looking for the next panel, looking for the next professional development opportunity, trying to get people from the international music industry to be involved in things in Sunderland. What advice would I give to people about staying strong? I think, if you're doing something that you really love, that's really organic, I don't think you'll ever stop doing it anyway. And maybe if you do stop doing it, maybe you weren't that into that idea. But for me, with music, I've always loved music, which is why I started DJing and then ultimately was in a band, and now I work for a music organisation. It's because I've always had this one thing, which is music, which runs throughout my entire life. So I think, find what you really love to do, and just keep being passionate about it, and be really authentic and organic, and just do things off your own back and do things that you don't get paid for, but you're doing it for the love of it, because one day that'll come back around and you'll be a better person for doing that. Keep on going to create opportunity, to have a great connectivity between the sector and the community, and not just in Sunderland but domestically, and then from a European perspective and an international perspective as well, and that's thanks to our links with the Music Cities network. I'd like to bring more artists to Sunderland. I'd like to continue to support people who do amazing things in Sunderland through music. That's everything from facilitating lessons, youth clubs, all the way through to stadium shows at the Stadium of Light and everything in between. Support grassroots venues, and just really play upon the sense of community we have within the music sector in Sunderland. Change anything. I think you just got to be consistent. I think, there's lots of different little things you could say you would like to change, like, maybe change a logo or something like that. But ultimately, I think just consistency. You got to just keep turning up for work, keep working towards the next event, and then just see where it gets you. From others, because we are kind of focused constantly on making everyone's lives better in the music sector in Sunderland, and sometimes you might feel like you're not getting anywhere, but then all of a sudden you'll have a great event, or you'll see someone's got a great opportunity, and we really just want to support everyone who's already working in the sector, or maybe can help when there's a bit of a crisis at a music venue or something like that. So we just want to try and help and support people as much as we can, and in the meantime create opportunity and connectivity.